Welcome back to another video, guys. It's Double H here, and I thought about making a video about some Domino's stories and how it is to work there and stuff like that. I worked in Domino's for about 3 years. I worked from 2016 to 2019. I was still in high school when I first applied there and I started working there. It was my first job too. That's for most people working at Domino's. It's usually younger people that usually get their first job at Domino's. So I thought about making it like a two-parted, three-parted video where this video will be just about what you do there, basically how the job is, and then the other videos will be about. And the second video will be more about like the funny stories, the crazy stuff that have been going on in the store, and the dumb customers and stuff like that. So when you first start working at Domino's, I started at $8, but most people usually start at $7.50. I don't know if it changed yet or something. I don't know. I think they did change it to $9 by the time I was out of there, but I'm not sure. When I started, it was $8. I didn't really care about the money when I first started. I really did not. I just wanted to get a job. I just because I felt cool. I only worked, everybody at my school was like, yo, I'm not going to work this weekend or something. I'm like, what? Don't you have to do like some math work over the weekend? But they got work. So I was like, I applied for Domino's. I didn't give a shit about what they paid me. I just wanted to get a job just because to have a job. So there's three like positions where you can work at Domino's. One is the insider, is usually the guy who makes the pizzas, the guy who cuts the pizzas, deals with the oven, take the phone calls, talk with the customers, basically a customer service, and making the pizzas and stuff like that. The other one is the driver, it's a driver. He delivers the pizzas and stuff like that. And then the other one is the manager, which basically does everything. He delivers the pizzas, helps out with the pizza making, helps out with everything if he's needed, or he just sits in the back when he's not. In my 3 years of working there, I don't recommend working there more than like a year, because you don't get anywhere in that job. You really don't, unless you're trying to become a manager or something like that. You don't get anywhere in that job. You don't get any experience. I guess you can say I worked 3 years. I got 3 years of customer service, but really I did not. The best thing about Domino's for me was the people I worked with. They were the most chillest people I ever met. The most coolest people I met, the most funniest. It's just the chill people I met at Domino's. That's one thing about Domino's. I don't know about other stores, how other Domino's stores are, but from where I worked at, the store I worked at, everybody was cool. Yeah, there was some annoying people, but they weren't they weren't annoying to a point where I didn't like him anymore. Except one guy that really did piss me off, but I'll put him in the next video because that would be the stories I'll be telling about him and the customers and stuff like that. That's probably it. That's the only thing I liked about that place. I made some friendships that still lasts to this day. I still talk to them, I still hang out with them. I actually work with one of my old workers from Domino's in the place I'm working at right now. We both work there, so that's cool about that. But except from having friends from there, there's nothing else cool or good about working at Domino's. Domino's has a lot of negatives about it. Especially the most annoying thing is the customers. Yeah, I know it's cliche to always just blame on the customers, but they're the most dumbest people you ever meet too. Especially a pizza place where everybody can just come in and order a pizza. So I try to always avoid the person that always takes the orders over the phone or in person. I always try to avoid that because I don't want to deal with anybody like that. Because there'll be customers that come in and they order, you ask them what they want to order. You give them a deal, what kind of specials are going on and stuff like that. And they have no clue what they're even there for. They just came to a pizza store and they don't even know what the hell they want. And I never understood those people. Like, don't they plan that they think about coming to Domino's, they think about coming to a store, and they don't know what they're going there for. Especially over the phone where you're trying to take someone's address for deliveries and they don't even know the address. They don't know how to spell the address. They don't know how to what the hell the address even is. They don't know their phone number. I'm like, dude, what the hell? How did you even find our phone number to call us? You don't even know your own phone number. You don't even know your own address. Like, how does that make sense? I don't know, man. There's some crazy people that order pizza. What basically my day is at Domino's, it would be just coming in, clocking in, prepping everything that's needed. I usually come in at 4 and I usually left at like 10 or 11, so it'll be around like a 6-hour shift, 7-hour shift. And what I meant by prepping was, like, let's say if I come in and we're low on pepperoni, is I will go in the back, I'll open a bag of pepperoni, put in like maybe 2-3 boxes and put it under the freezer where it'll stay cool until we actually need to use those boxes later on in the day. So I would do that for, like, let's say if pepperoni is low, the cheese was low, or the chicken was low, the chicken wing and stuff like that. I would actually prep them and have them ready just in case something would happen later on where it gets super busy. But that was one thing that really did piss me off a lot, was when I come to the store or when it's getting busy and nothing is prepped. And you have to actually prep them while someone else is doing something, like with the other orders and the pizzas, making the pizzas and stuff like that. And someone else is actually trying to prep it while they're making pizzas. It just makes everything chaotic. So I like having everything prepped, ready to go. So I'm gonna just let you guys know some, like, I guess some things that really annoy me while making pizzas, because that's what I usually did for most of the time. My last year working there was making pizzas. Honestly, what I worked there the most doing was the oven. I did that for like 2 years. I don't know why no one switched me to making the pizzas, but I was doing the oven for like 2 years straight, which was the easiest job you can do on Domino's. Being the oven guy is the easiest job you can do. You don't have to worry about anything. Just all you have to do is cut the pizzas that come out of the oven, and that's it, and put it in the box, and that's it. But back to making the pizzas, what really annoyed me was the specialty pizzas. Now let's say something about like the extravaganza pizza. The extravaganza pizza would be every single topping basically, and that thing would be disgusting looking. That would be ugly. I don't know if I even should say this on YouTube, but fuck it, I'll say it. Yo, this pizza, the Domino's pizzas, when you order extravaganzas, I don't know about other stores, but my store, so what Domino's has is they put the pizzas on this little railing, and there's another railing under the pizza where you put, I don't know how to describe it, it's kind of hard to describe it if you don't see it, but I'll try to. There's a railing where you put the pizza at while you're making the top, when you put in toppings on it and all that stuff. There's another railing under it where if you're going super fast and you just, like, something falls off the pizza, it falls under the railing, so you can't actually grab it until you actually pull it out. It's like a tray you pull out. And for extravaganzas, that pile under the railing on the bottom would always get full. So that's what the manager makes us do this a lot, every time, because it saves them money to buy more, like, toppings. So we would actually have to grab the pile under the pizza that had been sitting there like basically all day and use that as topping. So it'll be a mix of everything, because you've been working the whole day on top of that, and it'll just be a mix of every single topping, and you have to just crumble that up and just drop it on the pizza and use that as a extravaganza. And every time I saw someone order a extravaganza and I saw that pit like that, that's what I usually called it, the pit, the railing under it, I used to feel so bad for them. I would feel so disgusting, because you would have to do that. Because if you don't do that, manager would start going crazy about how he's losing money because we have free. It's not even, he keeps calling them fresh toppings on the bottom. It's not fresh. It's been there for like the whole day with like fucking cheese, like melted cheese all over. It's just disgusting. But I was saying I even said that on YouTube, but whatever. That's probably gonna have to be it. There's not a lot to Domino's, there's not a lot to talk about regular stuff you just do there. It's a simple, it's simple work. It's not like simple work, you know what I mean? But it's just like the task you're doing is a normal task. You come in, you take orders from customers, you make the pizzas, cut them, and you give it to them. That's what your Domino's is. So my second part video will probably be up in the next few days. Will be about the actual stories about Domino's, the stuff that have been going on in Domino's, or some crazy customers, crazy managers I had. The crazy delivery drivers. The drivers you will work with in Domino's are some of the most craziest motherfuckers you ever meet in your life. I have no idea how they even got the job, but these guys were like absolutely insane, and they do some crazy ass shit. So that will probably be the next video about. The next whole video is gonna be about the just stories and stuff like that. But that's gonna be for today's video. That was just gonna be just a quick video about just what you actually expect from working at Domino's, what you actually do there, and then the next video will be about the stories and stuff like that. So that's gonna be today's video, guys. All I just wanted to do was this first video just about what you expect from working there and all that stuff, but the next video will be more about actual stories from Domino's and stuff like that. The crazy shit. That's what things you guys want, and that will be the next video. This video was just a simple transition to the next video, but make sure if you guys like that, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and comment what you liked about this video and what you guys want me to improve on. I'll see you in the next video, and peace out.